Let's see what is our today's second last speaker, as I will make some final remarks at the end. But as we all know, Maria Axente is anything but a last speaker on anybody else's list. She is a person with a very depth knowledge of the topic of our day. She's the responsible AI and AI for Good Leader at PWC in UK. As in her role, she advises partners across industry, academia, governments, and more on how to harness the power of AI in an ethical and responsible manner. She has played a crucial part in the development and setup of PwC's UK AI Center of Intelligence, the firm's AI strategy, and most recently, the development of PwC Responsible AI Toolkit, the first methodology for embedding ethics in AI. Maria is a globally recognized AI ethics expert, an advisory board member of the UK government, all-party parliamentary group on AI, member of a number of groups that are focusing on AI, including advocacy on gender diversity in AI, children and youth rights in the age of AI. So many provocative areas for our thinking. Maria, what do you want us to provoke to think about today?
First of all, thank you very much for the invite to be on this panel. It's fantastic to celebrate the International Women's Day together with you all, and happy International Women's Day to all of you out there. We are hoping that we will inspire you to join us in the AI revolution and data science revolution with our remarks. Thank you very much for the speakers. I think you made some fantastic remarks. I've been busy taking notes, so I make sure that I will complement your points of view with my points of view and add a little bit of flavor from where I sit, which is quite a interesting position, because it's not only that I get to see firsthand the AI revolution, I get to be part of it. In my position at PwC, I work with clients both here in UK but globally, and get to see how people are getting very excited and talk about benefits, but also how AI has already shown its teeth and how AI can harm through some application where human rights or values were not properly considered and integrated. So the few points I want to make is the fact that in developing AI, it's not enough to rely on regulation. It's not enough to rely on educating data scientists or lawyer. It's really important to consider ethical and responsible AI a strategic priority that comes down from the board, from the C-suite, and understand that with AI potential to be that disruptive, both providing benefits, unbelievable benefits from optimization all the way down to generating new sources of revenue or solving big problems in society, it comes with a set of risk attached that we really have to pay attention. It's not only that we have seen cases when AI was discriminating women in recruiting. We have seen here in UK a case when algorithm was used to grade students at A level. It's the Romania version of baccalaureate, downgrading students from poor neighborhoods, which showcase firsthand how AI is in fact damaging groups that were marginalized before. So why C-suite should care? First of all, besides the fact that regulation is coming, as Janina pointed out, and firms, companies could be facing with regulatory fines, there's another aspect where C-suite is much more concerned with the use of AI, which is the brand reputation. Many companies have worked tirelessly for years to build the reputation of their companies, but using AI in an unethical and unconsidering manner could damage the way the companies are perceived there for their clients and society, and as a result can have dramatic impact on their whole organization and the way they provide their services. But secondly, besides being a competitive advantage, responsible AI and ethical AI needs to be an integrated approach. Gone are the days when we are putting our hands in our lives in the hands of data scientists and engineers. in order for AI to be properly considering the values of the final users, we need to bring together more disciplines. We need not only to have diversities of gender and race and age. We need to have cognitive diversity. We need to bring not only data scientists, but social scientists, human scientists, ethicists, and all sorts of engineers that work together to build an AI that considers different perspectives. And lastly, it's really important to start educating and upskilling everyone who comes in contact with AI, not just the developers and designers, but also very important, the ones, all of us who are using it. How many of us actually know that we have been using AI for quite a while. Social media success is down to AI. They have been collected huge volumes of data, and with the increasing processing power and storage, they ended up perfecting the use of AI at scale. So next time when you go on TikTok or on Facebook or on Instagram, you should know that you get the post you see because there's an AI behind that has picked up your preferences and it's customizing you. And the last thing I wanted to say is that while many talk about AI as something that is in the future, I would say that AI is here to stay and it will come to Romania much faster than anyone could think about. And it's very important for Romania to start preparing for the AI revolution by having a national AI strategy, for example, and but also other public policy initiatives from a national data strategy, besides the digitalization options and initiatives that happen at the moment. Thank you very much.